Here I go again on my own. Ba-da-ba-ba. All right, so I am playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six on my PSP. I was actually just playing this, um, and I was enjoying it, and I figured, you know what? Why don't I go ahead and record a little footage of it? I don't know if I'll call this a review. Honestly, this is the first time I've played this on the PSP. I'm in the middle of, like, I guess it's the first or second mission. I don't even remember where I am exactly. Um, but anyway, just getting used to the controls and everything. I figured, why not just go ahead? Let's play it. I'll record it, and we'll have a little fun with this. And we'll see how you guys like it. And obviously, you can make requests for anything. But I figured, what the heck? I'll just hook up my Ion Odin 2 Pro to my laptop here and just go ahead and record this. So let's see. So tagging an enemy, you can tag an enemy while using your snake camera or while you are in scope mode by using the L button. All right, cool. One thing I'll say in playing through the tutorial here and just learning the game, this game is fairly deep in terms of, like, what you're getting in a PSP game. Um, okay, I don't see any enemies here, so tagging. Oh, wait, there we go. Is he tagged? I don't know if I missed him. I'll wait for him to walk back. This game, it has a lot of features, like in terms of, like, the controls, because obviously you're not using a PS2 controller, you're using your PSP, but you really do get, like, okay, you can use the snake, um you can zoom in and out, you can scroll, like, the movement, everything about this game, it's fairly, I would say it's not as complete as, like, your PS2 controls or your Xbox, whatever you're playing it on, but it is, you're not you're not at a loss by playing this. You're not going to be, suffering by playing this game. Missed them. Uh, my aim is crap here. Go. Uh-oh. Yeah, night vision. We got flash grenades. Yeah. So this is a solid game here. Just remember, you're playing this on a mobile device, so you're not exactly, you know, you're not playing this on your full PS2, and you're getting, like, another quality game. I mean, this is what I love about the PSP library. It's just full of games that, on their own merit, are worth playing. It's somewhere between a PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 in terms of quality, and none of that is a bad thing. I mean, I think most of us love the PlayStation 1. I mean, I think some of you probably still play it. I know I do. So, I just feel like you're gaining a lot. This is just a quality game, quality system. The library is amazing. I will say I'm extremely biased to playing your PSP on something like an Iron Odin, because if you do, you have fast scrolling and switching between games, some slight upscaling. So I have a PSP, as I've said before on this channel, but it is not powered up. I have games for it. I'm not buying any more games for it. I haven't bought a game for it in probably a year and a half. and I'm mainly just playing my PSP on my Iron Odin 2 Pro. Um, so yeah, just wanted to kind of play this. I guess I can be quiet and let you guys hear the game a little bit, but I just wanted to talk about it and just kind of talk about what I'm enjoying here about this game and about these kind of games in general. I think again the PSP, is it underrated? I don't know what the word would be. It's not underrated. It's just a little forgotten in terms of mobile devices and like the quality of the library on its own merit. I think a lot of times the focus is on how good the PS2 library was, and this is an access point to it in some ways. But on its own, it's actually just a good system with a good library. Very much like what I would consider the Game Boy Advance is another one. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. If you didn't have the larger system, I don't think you're missing out in terms of the quality. Like the games themselves are just a lot of fun. So yeah, courtyard is secure. I am very low on health, and he got me. I think the last checkpoint was it's probably the courtyard, right? Yeah. One thing I'll say, I mean, if you play like modern Tom Clancy games, I like the one thing about this game, it's stealth enough. Like the game definitely rewards the style of play. Like um if you're a little bit more careful in your movements and things like that, like it will reward you. So I know the guy's coming from this side here. Should be able to catch him. Comes around this pillar. Oh my god, my aim is ass. I mean, I kind of deserve to get smoked here because, again, like, with the PSP, you're using the triangle, square, circle, and X buttons for direction, and you're using the analog stick to move. And, when you get used to it, it's okay because you don't have dual analog on your PSP. So, I guess I would have to map the the circle. I guess I could map the triangle, circle, X buttons to my analog stick um, on my IM Pro, and then I would have a slightly better layout. But then obviously, if I ever needed to use the buttons, I wouldn't be able to. So I mean, I've been just trying to get by with the layout as it is. But yeah, I'll definitely concur that if you have yourself, if this was dual analog, it would be a lot easier to play. But it's not unbearable. My aim stinks, and it could be a lot better. But it's one of those things where you're gonna have to do some remapping if you want to get cute with it. But if I'm sure there's a lot of PSP heads out there that will tell you that they're fine with the button layout. They just get used to it. But it is a little weird. Almost every controller in, I guess, from the PS1, well, all Sony systems, so the PS1 forward, have dual analog. And most controllers, period, from the sixth generation forward had some kind of dual analog, or at least the seventh generation, definitely a dual analog. So it's a little weird to play on a system that does not have dual analog. Um, it's it's just funky. We're all used to having that on our controllers. So anyway, I'll play like another minute or so, and then I gotta run. But I'll be doing more footage. You guys, like I said, I take requests, so feel free to submit a request if you want to see something else on here, like another PSP game or PlayStation 2, whatever. Like, I have a lot of games on my analog. I mean, I'm sorry, on my Iron Odin. So we got two guys here. That was not slick. Ah, I'm in the ribs. Oh, come on. I got very low health. That's probably not as hard as I made it look. But yeah, I mean, I'm just not great. It's moving right and left. Let's see, can I speed up the movement? Let's see. Normal control, ultimate control. All right, so no. Do I have any like health packs or anything? No. So, all right. Oh, and I'm down. Well, anyway, it's just a quick play of Rainbow Six. I'm sorry, Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Just so you guys know, I was playing this one here on the left. I would recommend it for your PSP if you have it on one of your emulators. Definitely worth a download. All the PSP games are very small, so it's easy to download them. If you want to get it for your PSP, that's great. It's a fun game. It's a tactical shooter, but it plays pretty well. I think it's fun. It's solid. And yeah, put on a little music and go have yourself some fun. And that's what we want to do here in the Corner Arcade. All right, thanks everybody. Appreciate it, and happy 4th of July. Enjoy, everyone.